What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be having a fun experiment because I started thinking, right? We got these different versions of Urza and Mishra and Brothers War, and we kind of seem to be focused on the ones that turn into the big meld things, which don't get me wrong, that's actually kind of cool. But what about the other ones? There's this one that actually helps artifact creatures just be bigger, and I'm thinking, well, why don't we play this? There's enough artifact creatures to make this work. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be playing some Azorius artifacts and see if this smaller, younger Urza is the real deal. Alright y'all, before we get into today's video, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Now, I've mentioned them before, and I actually use them for a lot of things myself because it's one of the best websites if you want to go and just learn a skill. And it doesn't matter if you want something for your job, like accounting, or if you want to just do something fun at home, like organization or decorating. They have all kinds of stuff there. And the holidays are coming up, so I want to get better at making desserts, so I'm taking some lessons from Grant Batty over on Skillshare so I can make some nice things to entertain people this holiday season. But for a limited time, if you want to invest in yourself and learn something cool, you can save 50% on their annual memberships. You just have to use my link down below and save 50% on the annual membership over at Skillshare. Like, this is their lowest price they've offered. Go check it out, totally worth it. And like I said, invest in yourself. Pick up a skill you've been wanting to learn about. Now's the time. Remember, go check them out. And again, thank you for Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Right before we hop into the deck list, don't forget to hit that join button down below because we have lots of extras that you can be part of throughout each month and through each season. Okay, so there's a couple of things we need to do with this deck. One, we're obviously wanting to play aggressively, so we need to have enough creatures. But we need to have enough artifact creatures so that we can take advantage of the artifact bonus from Urza, plus other things that trigger from artifacts. But you also need the spells to support them. So we're going to see if this works out the way we want. But we're going to start with 4 Hot Shot Mechanic. This thing, it's still kind of a surprise that this is an artifact, but it's the best 1-mana artifact. It's a 2/1 for 1, right? So we're definitely playing a full set. We are playing some Yoshin Frontliner, and there's an argument to be made that I should be playing a full set of 4 of these. However, I did want to experiment with some other cards, so I wanted to make room for just a little bit of stuff. Intrepid Adversary, this is definitely not an artifact, but it does pump up our team, and some of our creatures are not going to be that big, so giving them this a little bit of extra support feels like it could be the right answer. And actually having some life gain in a world where there's still mono red and stuff running around, I don't really hate it, so we'll see if this works out. Michiko's Reign of Truth, this felt like a underhand gimme. Just because we're playing so many artifacts, we definitely want to take advantage of this. Then we have 3 Make Disappear because I'm already going to be in blue, so why not? I might as well have some other reason to play blue other than just Urza. Surge Engine. I believe this is the first deck this season I'm playing Surge Engine is. And we do get to trigger this, so I guess this is another reason for blue. But if we get to put stuff on it, like Michiko's Reign of Truth, or the Intrepid Adversary, or whatever, like, we can get to a couple situations where just attacking with this maybe twice could be close to lethal. And it's going to be unblockable. So we'll see. What I like about this is this becomes a card that the opponents have to focus on or try to get rid of, while leaving open something like your Urza or whatever else and kind of drawing attention away. Trying Patchwork Automaton because there's going to be a lot of artifacts in the deck, so, you know, why not? Now, one of these slots that I was kind of goofing around with, I'm going to try In the Trenches. Partly because, one, yes, it does pump our whole team, and we really like that. And it's not something we have to wait for. We get the +1 right then. But it does also give the option of we can just remove something that's in the way, right? We're not really playing removal in this deck, so I figured this is one of the few ways we could squeeze it in there, and we'll see if it works. And we have Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter. Now, the interesting thing about this is I don't expect we're going to get this bigger than like a 3, possibly a 4 power in most cases. But we're playing this because, one, it flies, and it gives stuff flash. And both of those are very damn good for us. So we're going to see if it's good enough. Just having one more thing that flies is probably pretty good. Then we've got 3 Urza Prince of Kroog. Realistically, I should probably be trying to play 4 of them, but it is legendary. I don't know how often we're going to actually trigger the second ability where you can pay 6 and create a copy of something, but it's a 1/1. Seems like it could be good if we're in that situation. Even if they, like, get rid of other stuff and all you draw is an Urza, well, the first thing you play, you get to copy it, right? Otherwise, all your artifacts are going to get +2/+2, and that's probably going to be good enough by itself. We're going to play 2 Platoon Dispenser just because getting extra cards seems pretty good. And again, it's kind of a 1-card army, so if you draw it and there's nothing else on board. Well, you already had 5, so you can at least make them 1/1/1 and then start building up from there. And then we have Steel Seraph. This is the other thing that has flying in the deck. And what we like about this, it can give something really big. Like say we build up a, I don't know, let's say like the Patchwork Automaton, right? There's a lot of times you get that thing to being a 5 or a 6, but you just can't punch it through. This now allows you to give that thing flying, right? Or you could have a situation where maybe you already have a Surge Engine that's really big. Well, now you give it lifelink, and you're getting guaranteed life every turn if you're in a weird kind of board stall situation. But on top of that, this card itself does just fly. If we draw it later in the game, we can actually play it for the full 6 and have just a 5/4 flyer. So it's a good late game card, but also functions early in the game as well for us. So we really like both stages where we get to play this. And most of the time, I'm pretty sure we're going to be choosing either lifelink or flying. Maybe a rare situation where we want vigilance. Maybe if they have like an angel that they don't want to attack in with or something like that, maybe. But realistically, I assume it's going to be flying and lifelink most of the time. As far as the lands, we've got a Ganjo, 7 plains, 2 islands, 1 Otawara, 4 Attica Waste, 4 Deserted Beach, and 4 Mishra's Foundry. I think somewhere early in the game I played one. Maybe there's going to be a game where like I'm going to experiment with like one of the a couple copies of the new Soldier land because it's blue-white, but that'll probably be about it. Otherwise, this is probably just going to be what the lands in the deck looks like throughout this. So have some fun with this. If it works the way we want, it should be outstanding. But other than that, yeah, have a good time. We'll talk about, do we like the one-ofs? Do we want to change some stuff? Whatever at the end of the video, as per usual. All right. I mean, I guess we keep this. It's not, like, impressive, but it's not Garbo either. Why do I... All right. I guess we got to do this. Or maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just done this first. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because I could have drawn a land, and that's exactly what happened. Gosh dang it. I cost myself a minimum of 2 points. Maybe more, because if this was resolved, I would have been able to attack for 4. So yeah, we're already behind on damage, and it's my own fault. It's my own fault. I do like the fact that this has flash, though. So let's attack. See what the opponent wants to do. Alright, end the turn. Now, they might be thinking I have a counter, so, you know, whatever. Let's give them a chance to counter this. And then if we draw an untapped land, we're just going to try to stick Urza. But yeah, I already screwed this up. Opponent should be at least 4 less life. And there's a good chance this would be flipping on this next turn. So yeah, I screwed that up all kinds of ways. Alright, attacking. We'll run this out there. Maybe. Maybe. Real Game says, I've been watching your YouTube content daily. Didn't know about the pod, but definitely check it out. Yeah, my podcast's definitely different. We talk about more serious issues in gaming and how they affect people. It's a different type of podcast, but it's more socially focused. All right, opponent is just passing. All right. I mean, I'm assuming one of these is going to get bounced and then they're going to counter something like that. That feels like the plan. Okay, let's try. Here comes a negate. Oh, just a straight up dissipate. All right, cool. I ain't mad at that. Get in there for 8. All right, opponent goes all the way down to 8. What are we doing now? Yeah, this feels pretty good because now yeah, you can't. Ooh. Yeah, we just put the counters on because this can't be blocked. We put the counters here, they have to block it so they don't die. When we get one of these Urzas down. Oh, actually, I'm an idiot. I could have just played Urza and had lethal. Gosh damn it. I mean, we're going to probably win here anyway. Because they can't deal with 3 threats. But still, I could have just had lethal on that turn. I wasn't thinking about the 3 damage I was going to get from the Micha's Reign of Truth or whatever. Michiko's Reign of Truth. Alright. And Urza doesn't make it either? Because if Urza does, that's ball game. Yep. Alright, we win anyway. Oh, I can give you hot takes. I'm just not necessarily committed to them. I don't care enough. We're going to keep this. And not even like in a bad way. It's just like, I think a lot of people want to have hot takes just for the sake of having them. Like, I try to give opinions when I think it's relevant or I have some insight to give. Otherwise, I just feel like I'm just another voice in the pile of things. Yeah, let's go with this. Don't know if that's going to amount to anything, but we're sure as hell going to try. No blocking. And a Spirited Companion. Alright. Why do I feel like this, even though this looks aggressive, it feels like it's some type of control pile of something or other. Yeah. We'll just go with one of these. And I'm just going to pass. I'm not even going to bother attacking because we're fine just block. Actually, I say that. Maybe we should because I'm not going to block knowing they can cast a Wandering Emperor. Yeah, I passed a little too quick there. We'll see, though. That's cute. Yeah, not too worried about that. If that's the way that's got to go, we are all right. Nope, this is most definitely some type of aggro deck. Don't know what the hell's happening. This is tough, right? Because I know I'm going to play this next turn, but maybe we just do this anyway. Eventually, it's a sizable body. Alright, no attacks. And opponent's going to get their thingy back to destroy something, so they're going to destroy another Surge Engine. Makes sense. Alright. Dude has haste. We ain't blocking. You can have all the life you want off that. Oh, that's cute. Alright, I mean, I guess if you got another, you got another. No attacks. We'll start attacking maybe next turn. We'll see. Alright, they're going to unearth. They can go choose a card. Which is the thing that's going to pump their team. Alright. I mean, they can pump it twice, so everything's going to be at least a 3/3. That's real. We are getting a body, and then we're going to have this. So, oh, that's actually good. And we can just play it the hard way. Nice. Full value. Do we give you flying to hit for 5, or do we give you life? Something like, let's see. This comes down, you can pump twice. These are all 3/3s. That's a 7. No, it'd be a 6. We wouldn't be able to block that effectively. So let's do this. Give it flying. I at least get some damage in here. Then we get a card. Now, make disappears a little bit late. It's okay, though. Yep, we assumed. What just happened? Did they pay to just leave it on there? Okay, that's weird. I'm just gonna take 6. I don't know what just happened. Oh, this isn't bad, but we have some other things we can do here. This definitely has more value to us. Let's give this lifelink. We'll attack. Put this back to 16. Gets us another card. Alright. See what else they got here. Oh my gosh. Alright. Sure, you got it. I mean, There's a lot of options. Take your pick. Yeah. Yep. And then that gets bigger to be a 5/5 with lifelink. We can still block stuff, so we're not that worried about it. Now we have some fun of our own. Look at this. Alright, so we're going to go here. And then I think we're just going to go here, because I can't think of anything we're going to use Make Disappear on that's going to make that big a difference. I'm sure we'll be wrong on the very next turn, but it is what it is. No attacks, I don't think. We'll just end the turn. Get a card. This can also make tokens if we get down to it. Alright, we're not worried about a farmhand. Those will flip, but they're not big enough to threaten our life total here. Not quite yet. And we can always remove that if we need to. Though, it is a little bit dicey because we know they can get back a commando and all that silliness, but, you know. Okay. We will take a lot of these blocks, friend. Like I was ready. I was like, all right, let's do it. I didn't know what was about to go down, but we were ready. All right, we can pay 6 and just remove this, which solves a lot of our problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we do this, and all right, I'm down. Attack with this, since it's unblockable. All right. There we go. All right, what do we got here? We have this. This shows us a soldier. All right, cool. Let's keep it. Matter of fact, we'll play this first. We'll reveal a soldier, and then play a soldier. Wow, this is going to be a hand where we have to really decide some things to do here. I'm going to go with this. And just say, if you want to bounce some things, great. If you want to try to counter things, also great. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh, this is not it at all. This is something way different. Okay. Well, I can't really use the Iganjo, so we can play this, target this. When these attack, this becomes a 4. Or we could just flash this in because we know they can't do anything to flyers. Or we could just play this and give this flying. Lots of choices, actually. I'm going to go with this. Mostly because it's another flyer, which kind of puts them in a spot. And if we're gaining life, it's going to be a little tough for them to keep up if they're attacking. I mean, they do have some things that'll give it vigilance, so I mean, they can still do that. But if we're gaining life, we do at least make it somewhat difficult on them. Yep, alright. We take some damage. They're going to have all kinds of cards, so like we're just going to have to try to win this race the hard way. But we are going to be attacking for at least 3, 6, 7, 8, possibly 9, 10, 11. And then we don't know if they can gain life or not. Ooh, this is actually a nice addition to have next turn. Well, I was just going to play this. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do. Like, I can't think of a great reason not to. We'll give this lifelink also. And pump one of those. So we're getting enough life that we're not worried about being hit by anything ridiculous here. Opponent's at 5. So all of these are lethal attacks next turn. Alright. Here we go. Yep, double strike definitely triggers twice because it's each time you deal damage. Oh, well, that's cute to have. I guess we just put it here. And then we proceed to attack. Yeah, give this lifelink. I mean, I guess I should have given it to the robot, but whatever. How many things get blinked out? If they tap out to blink, we're... Oh, we can't use this because we don't have a legendary guy in play. That sucks. We were one short. Sure. That's fine. And then I think that's going to do it because we can't play two things here, unfortunately. Yep, that's it. Needed one more thing, didn't have it. This we're going to keep. All right, let's open with this. All right. Not interested in doing anything to my front liner, which makes sense. Oh no, this hand's getting real bad by the second. No attacks. We might be in trouble. Oh, Patchwork's dead. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Oh, this Patchwork is so toast, isn't it? I mean, I guess not. I mean, they could kill it here if they have a cut down. But that's their turn. I don't know if they want to do that or not. It would be a good play for them because we ain't got squat. I mean, with no mana, we're kind of screwed. I mean, Pilfer's solid here, though. A lot of good choices. I mean, this is kind of difficult for the opponent, too, because it's like, if we draw a land, are you afraid of one of the other cards, right? Which one? Or, you know, what kill cards they have, because it may make some of the cards in our hand not even matter. Okay. Alrighty, well, looks like this is where we're going. Decision made. And we're going to give this lifelink and attack. Okay. I feel like every time I start streaming, people want to message me. It's just like if you're waiting on something and you get up and go to the bathroom, then all of a sudden the thing happens, even though you've been waiting for like 4 hours. All right, this Seraph is going to die. I was going to say, there's no way you're going to let me keep that. That makes a lot of sense, though. Leave my creatures alone, opponent. You're not that interested in them. Come on now. I was going to say, you getting in there? I mean, it's 1 point's 1 point, I guess, but come on now. That's actually not a bad card to pick up here. Much as I would like to, like, sneak in a Liberator, I think this is fine. Really, I should probably just attack with both at this point, just force them to block something. But yeah, that's all right. We'll try to attack with them all next turn. Though ideally, if we actually get to counter something with the Make Disappear, it would be pretty slick to be able to play an adversary next turn if we found an untapped land. All right, what are we doing? We're going to sack some... Oh, Angel. That is a thing. All right, we don't like that. All right, yep, we need some lands for real now. Oh, well, okay. See, this is stuff that happens on the ladder that almost is never going to happen in a tournament. I was stuck on land, drew a third one. Obviously didn't play a land on 4 or going into R5. I don't have one. I've not really played much. I mean, literally, if you look at the board, I mean, we played minimal number of cards for the most part, considering we're a pretty strong aggro deck. We stopped one thing they played, and the opponent's like, well, that's it. Like, you know, like, that's so crazy. I mean, I've been there, though. Like, when your hand's really bad, and you're like, I don't even have any other threats. Like, how am I going to deal with what they're doing? You know, like, I get it. Plus, being fair to the opponent, if you don't block, I mean, you're not going to be able to block one of these effectively. So even if you just chump block here, and that's assuming, because they already know our hand, right? So this is going to be at least a 4. These are going to be 2 each. You're going to be at 9 at best at the end of this turn. And then what do you do after that? You know, so it's a little tough. Okay, we get to go first with a not so exciting hand. Well, we'll keep. I'm just not sure where this is gonna go. I mean, Automaton's cool if we can find other things to play. But so far, that does not look to be the case. Alright. I mean, I guess we can sit behind a couple of Make Disappears temporarily. But that's not a real winning strategy against mono red. Felden, sure. Won't be blocking that. Oh boy. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna let them have this one. We're gonna move on. This hand does nothing in this matchup. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll keep it, I guess. Hopefully find some more threats. Because this is not the most threatening hand. Yeah, sure. They didn't kill our little bitty frontliner. That's cool. Alright, so just some mono red action. Fortunately, don't have to take damage from that, which is nice. Might as well, because we're not blocking. We'll just get hasted out, probably. Yep. Here comes 4. Man, I would really like something to block with. That would be awesome sauce. Alright. We're going to take at least 4. I'm assuming it's probably going to be closer to 7. Is where we're going to take this turn. But we'll find out. Interesting. Okay. Wonder why they were so eager to kill that there. Because that doesn't make the most sense. But we're going to go with this. Now here comes a big thing. No. Okay. Thought it might have been like a Raiju or something there.
I hope you like your...
We're going to go to 9? Or are they going to dig for a card? Alright, 9 we go. Hammer hand, so something can't block? Yeah, that's weird. Alright, we'll keep it. Maybe there's some other artifacts I should consider playing too. I was thinking about like equipment artifacts, but there's really not a lot of them that would make me excited to play, sadly. Or equipment creatures, what I meant to say. What do we do with this? Like, try to counter the next thing and then maybe double up with Machikos? That seems kind of bad, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, good thing. Oh my goodness, that could have ended in disaster. Yeah, I ain't mad about that, let me tell you. That had bad news written all over it. Also realized I just goofed up. I could have played that other Chico, I was so worried about holding on to an Iganjo for no reason. Alright, end the turn. Gwenna. Alright, yeah, so they're just going for big spells. Well, whatever they're doing, they're off to a better start than we are. Oh, that's interesting. Not too mad at that. What if we go with this? And then... Alright. See if you block. Oh, they just took a whole 8. Alright. That's a thing that happened. Leveler. Sure. Good news is, the leveler can't target my stuff, so that's good. Oh, I was just thinking if we drew another white land, that would have been so good, because we could have used this actual thing here to actually pay for it, but it didn't happen. I guess it wouldn't have mattered, because we had exactly 6. Now there are decisions. We do this, we could pump it once. That's not really enough to do anything productive. So let's just go here. No attacks. Oof. Oof. Yeah, this could be trouble, especially if it's another leveler. Or anything else big for that matter. They have all the mana in the world right now. What you think that changed? Oh, you have a deck doctor thing. All right, yeah, we'll do that in a bit. Is it worth it for us to block the leveler here? Like, that's a real question. Because we could use these for the unearth. Oh, but I need double white for that. I was just thinking, yeah, all right, no blocks. If they have another one and just get us, they get us. They have so much mana, like, I don't know if there was a right answer for us here. They're doing some mana math, though. Oh, no. Oh, that's so bad for us. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to punch past that. That sucks. They are at 9, though. So let's think about this. If we play Adversary and we pump it twice, everything's +2. Which means we probably lose Machiko to... Ah, man, it's just barely not enough to do anything. We could do this that pumps those, and then we could get a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd have exactly enough. No, because you need... Well, yeah, we have 3 white mana. So you could make a token, but that doesn't really do a lot. Especially with the leveler. And we're going to lose at least one of the things, which would probably be the Machiko. Damn. Alright, I feel like we don't have a lot of choice. I'm going to go with this. I don't know how we even remotely get out of this, except for maybe drawing one of our things that gives our stuff flying. That might be our only out. Kind of way I'm looking at it. Like, we don't have much. Oh, we're dead anyway, honestly. We're dead if we attack, we're dead if we don't. Yeah, because their levelers are going to kill a thing, and then, like, yeah, we're dead anyway. Yep. GG's. Man, that draw was real bad. Let's keep this. Alright, this could be interesting, potentially. Alright. So we know what's going on there. All right, I'm going to play around with the idea that they may have Joda, and we'll just see if we can leave a Make Disappear up on the Joda turn. But that sequence of land says there will not be a Joda on turn 5. All right, I'm going to do this because next turn we can at least try to do Surge and leave that up. And that feels a bit better. Give this flying. All right. All right, they got to 4 mana. This is a Ratadrabix? How did I know that was coming? Which has to be one of the coolest names in Magic, right? Ratadrabix. Yeah, not interested in blocking. We'll play that. We'll play this. We'll give this flying. And we're just going to attack. End the turn. Is that almost lethal next turn? We make this unblockable. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's Xaxes enough. Alright, well, we left mana up for that, so... if it's not going to be Joda, might as well. Okay, so we give this unblockable. And then we play... I mean, do we even have to play a land? I mean, we could play a land, play Urza. Same thing, I guess. Because it gives everything +2. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's actually more than enough. And give that flying. And then attack. Alright. Well, that worked. Ooh, go first. Yes, we'll keep this. And this is going to be interesting. What I like about this, though, is we can play this, get an attack in. Actually, we can't, because it still would have Defender. Maybe this hand isn't as good. Alright, still gonna do it, though. I think the play here is gonna be do this, make this unblockable, and then attack. And then next turn, we can either... nah, we'll play this and make this unblockable, and then try to max our attacks. Max our attacks. You are late to the party, friend. You are most definitely late to the party. Alright. And then we'll play this. Give one of these lifelink. And attack. Alright, opponent's at 11. I mean, having unblockable creatures and a bunch of flyers, I mean, that's a good way to win some games of Magic, I guess. But the opponent could still have a sweeper here. They could attack and play, like, burn down the house. Like, there are a bunch of choices still. Also, why did we not get any, like, interactive things on this board? Like, normally there's something. This is just, like... some stuff sounds different if I click on it. Yeah, that's about it. We got nothing. It's very disappointing. Alright, they still have 2 mana. Can kill a Surge Engine. Possibly. Okay. Yeah, alright. Let's do it. I mean, Urza's gonna die, right? You're not gonna take 10 here. I can't imagine. Maybe you are. I don't know. I mean, I guess if they have stuff that gives -3 to everything, it's probably still worth it. Kill a Surge Engine, stay alive, get rid of everything else. Take 5 instead of taking 6. We'll see, though. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. Like, something had to die that turn. All right. Opponent's at 5. Can we punch through enough? All right. I mean, I guess they technically have to kill both Surge Engines. Because one can just turn into, what, a 5/4, and then that's it? Or if we get a land, we could pump Adversary twice, and they're both lethal. Alright, Obnixilis. That doesn't change anything. Oh, they could actually gain life, though, right? But they're not taking that option. Each one loses 2 life unless they discard a card. If you control a demon or a devil, gain 2 life. I mean, I guess we discard this. I don't know if it changes anything. I mean, it kind of does. Alright. So what type of kill spell could they have? Could be almost anything, actually. This is like a game of chicken, because I have to decide if it's worth it to attack with these, try to activate one, see if they have the proper kill spell. Or we adversary. And they kill adversary and they still end up at 1. Alright. Nope, looks like they don't have anything. Alright, it doesn't matter. All that thinking for no reason. Alright, we'll take it. Okay, we're gonna keep this. Would like to draw some more mana. That's probably the only thing this hand lacks. Preferably a blue one. Okay. We're going to attack. And then we're going to play this. And then we're going to hope to maybe, sort of, find a blue land somewhere along the way. Yep, you got it. That does not help us. Alright, well, I'm attacking with this thing. I'll trade for either one of those. Like, I am not mad about either of those being a possibility. Now, the fun thing here is that this little 2/2 is doing enough damage that theoretically, if the right card shows up, we could do something. Okay, that's not helping at all. Attack. All right, they're at 10. Yep. All right. No, we're definitely not going to be able to win this one now. I mean, yeah, I was going to say, like, we kind of have to block this. Ugh. What are we looking to do? I mean, we have to put it here, but is that enough? Sure. I mean, they're gonna gain life. All right. I mean, oh, okay. That's bad. Getting to at least block the adversary would have been cool. Now we're in a world of hurt. Yeah, we're not going to win this now. We're dead. Boy. These hands are not wanting to cooperate. I guess we'll keep those since we're on the draw. All right, that'll work. Do. Cut down. You got it. Interesting thing is, I don't know what their deck is with those, so we're just going to do this. I'm probably supposed to leave mana up and counter something, but we'll try this. Oh, they're just like, no, you don't get to have anything. You don't deserve nice things. Maybe you'll try to play a Shieldred here. That would be awesome. A big score. Oh, I don't mind stopping a big score. I don't know what you're trying to do, but putting you down to 2 cards is kind of nice. What was that? Oh, well, that's probably bad for us, isn't it? All right. I mean, assuming they have other removal if they discarded that. Or maybe they just figured since our board was clear already, they didn't need it. Who knows? All right, they're going to big score again, and they discarded another one. What does that all mean? Problem is, if we do this and pump for 1, that still only makes it 2, 3 toughness, so that still wouldn't be enough. Gotta wait, unfortunately. We'll go with this, though. All right. I just realized, did this thing make that weird clinky artifact sound when it came into play? Or am I just, like, hearing things? Yeah, I guess we gotta get rid of this dude. Intriguing. So now we have factory. Ah, this is kind of neat, because then we could activate a factory, use Machiko. I don't know. All right, let's... 1, 2... Nah, I got to do it this way. Like, we kind of know what the deal is here. Deserted beaches. I'm going to have to take at least 1 here anyway. All right. Put the opponent to 10. We get to draw. Or, I mean, gain life. But we'll see what this ends up. They have 6 mana here. Lots of things are still in play. But now, if they only kill 1 adversary... Oh, no. We're going to kill both things. Gosh, dang it. Okay. It's like that. Here comes a cut down. Exactly. I already knew what was happening. All right. Opponent goes to 8. All right. I'm still at 8. Too bad they don't have vigilance. All right. I have to put a stop during my upkeep so I can put the counters or the bonus on this. Corrupt. All right. That's how they're going to kill us. And that's a thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cool. Ugh. Okay, this might matter for something. Another kill spell? Nope. Guess I might as well play that. No gain holding on to it. Uh-oh, they're checking our graveyard. What's that for? You've got a lot of mana. We just attack for 4, I guess. Alright. Nothing? Maybe it's counters and we're not casting stuff? We still won after all that. Alright. What are we going to do with this? We're going to keep this, is what we're going to do. And we're going to start with the 2-1. It's so amazing this thing's randomly an artifact. It fits into a lot of builds just because of that. They're going to lay down and just give me... Okay, sure. That's fair. Let's find something good off the top here. You do not qualify as something good. However, that's not bad considering we have Urza next turn. And we have a backup Urza, so if one dies, we can just play the other one. I can say either attack us for 2 or you take 4. I mean, they're probably going to take more than that, but they don't know that here. Alright, what you got for us? Attempting to attack. Oh. Okay, I thought Urza was going to get blocked or something, or killed or something here, but didn't happen. Okay, that's a solid. Can't be mad about that. Trying to put some pressure on soldiers here. I would like a 2-mana thing. Okay, that's Foundry's fine, I guess. And then we will attack with all the things. Whoa, not you. Actually, maybe you? Maybe we are attacking with this. We have to be a little careful, though, because there could be an Iganjo. And then that would make this other attack. These would all be big enough. Alright. Alright. I'm wussing out. I should be attacking with it, though, to be honest. I thought about Thalia being legendary in Iganjo, and it backed me off. Alright. Sure. I mean, I guess this is the new ticket to beating soldiers. You just, Oh, yeah, that's fine. Brutal Cathar. We were kind of expecting that sooner. Doo-doo-doo. You know the best part about this is we have an opponent that's not attacked once playing the creature deck. All right. Still not blocking. In the turn. Man, this Urza's done real work this game. That makes sense. Ooh. Let's activate one of these. If we activate another one, it wouldn't be lethal, because they could block one of these and take 7. But then, alright. That's probably fine. Or do we just pump that, pump that? I don't know. Yeah, let's just go for it. If you got something, you're just going to have to show me. Yep. I mean, could give us a creature back that we just get to sacrifice anyway. Well, we'll sacrifice the tapped one, obviously. Alright, now they're at 2 and just die to creature lands, so it doesn't really matter. And these got a lot cheaper. Yep, we got everything we needed. All right, way to go, Urza. All right, so just for the record, this is the way I like to play blue if I just go out of my way to play blue, honestly. Like, this was a lot of fun. The deck actually worked the way we wanted to. We had some nice long comeback wins, which are very cool. We were able to hold off some aggro draws. Like, you know, I think the one of actually worked out okay, being able to pump our in the trenches and being able to pump up our team worked the way we wanted to. We did use it to remove something once that mattered. So I don't know how good the card is. I think it's pretty neat, but if you don't have one, I wouldn't craft it. I'd probably just play like another one of the, what are they called? The frontliners, or maybe even just play an extra copy of Make This Appear, I think would probably be okay. But overall, yeah, I really like this. If you want to play an artifact creature deck, here's a second option for the month, I guess, because we've already played a green-white one that was also pretty good. So yeah, but this one was good. I don't think I wanted a fourth Urza. It felt pretty strong just having 3. I think having a fourth would lead to too many draws to get stuck. However, if you do want to swap out that extra slot, maybe you want to try a fourth Urza and see how it works out for you. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Ethersworn Canonist. This is a card you don't see a lot of a bunch of the times. However, if you are playing a deck that's based around artifacts, this card is very good, because basically every time somebody plays a spell that's not an artifact, that's the only spell they get to play for the turn. And well, if you have a bunch of artifacts or are playing a bunch, well, you obviously get to play what you want. This is actually really cool, and you're gonna have a hard time finding these for under $6. Like, they do still come in at times. I've seen them sideboarded in some situations. Slows down combo decks, really limits them from doing more than one thing, which is kind of nice. But the card itself is actually also a reasonable beater, and it actually fits getting bonuses from other artifact things if you choose to go that way. So it's a good sideboard card in some particular situations, but you could also just main deck it if you have a whole heavy strategy around artifacts, because boy, I would have loved to have had it in today's deck, that's for sure. Now, if you really did enjoy today's video and you want to like play more artifact creature-y stuff, check out this green-white deck we played that actually played a lot of artifacts right out of the gate early in the season. That was a whole hell of a lot of fun. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.